Hello, it is I. Is this just gonna become my Neo intro? I don't remember how often I say it, but now that I said that, I feel like I say that pretty often, so that's funny that I just subconsciously start every video like that. And yeah, hello, I'm back. I know I haven't uploaded in a little bit. That has not been due to any particular reason, I just kinda didn't feel like uploading, which probably feels quite unsatisfying to you guys, but I don't know, I don't really have that many people expecting videos from this channel, if any at all, and you know, at the end of the day, it is something that I just do for my own personal enjoyment, so if I just feel like I'm not gonna enjoy recording a video on a day, I'm just not gonna do it. And I think that that is a good enough reason for that. I could have recorded yesterday actually, and I did somewhat want to record yesterday, but I don't know, I wanted to, and it was a good day for that as well because I had some time off school, so I didn't have to wake up early, but I just didn't. So yeah, that that's just how it is. Oh, wait, I haven't played Battle Axe in so long, I forgot. I didn't even forget, I just didn't notice that they changed the E like that. The Q stacks. The third one just doesn't apply bleed anymore. Hmm, okay, that's interesting. So if you just spam the combo, you don't actually get the free bleed stacks. Right. Oh, I meant to. Yeah, that's why I haven't been uploading. Actually, I might upload a bit more in the future because, well, I'm pretty sure just like my friend group at school, they've known about this YouTube channel because I originally made it with one of my other friends, but then he just never really cared, so it just sat stagnant for a while without being used. And then I started uploading onto it, right? And so they did know about it, but they didn't know that I was uploading. Also, this is so annoying. I'm gonna go do the green chest. I don't care enough. Actually, let me check the boss, because the boss might be purple or blue, in which case it might be worth doing. Ooh, okay. Let me let these guys dash and then do this. The aggro. Uh, so yeah, they know that I'm uploading videos, and today one of my friends actually came over and told me uh, how cool he found the YouTube channel and that it actually inspired him to go back to his old YouTube channel and that he enjoyed he called it commentary, which I did find it kind of strange, so maybe he didn't watch that many of my videos, but because I don't know, I don't feel like I do commentary because I don't really commentate on stuff, you know, I just uh, like talk, not really about topics, just in general. I don't think I can do this guy either, not enough healing. Yeah, I went with like a semi PvP build because sometimes you do meet people on roads, and also it's the only items I have 100 spec in on this account, and I wanted fame credits. Yeah, today he told me that was cool, and he told me that it inspired him to go back to his YouTube channel. So now that I know for sure that at least somebody actually likes my content, I will upload because it's nice knowing that people look at it and they go, and it like makes them feel better, you know. I think I think that's what like YouTubers say when they get that kind of comment. They go like, yes, thank you so much for your kind words. Except this time I actually know the person, so that's that that happens, right? And I was thinking that I should record tonight, right? Just like earlier before I started. And the topic that I decided I will talk about is just kind of my life, but the like guiding like overarching thing that I'll try to like keep as the main thing, and then I'll just talk about whatever else comes to mind while discussing it. Is I want to live at night, and I've had this opinion for a while, so I actually have a decent amount of stuff to talk about with it. Not that like living at night is a crazy sort of opinion that requires a lot of explanation and whatever, but you know, at least it has a lot of things that I could talk about with it because I've wanted and thought about this for a decently long time. And so, we'll start off with I just prefer the atmosphere. Oh, legendary? Wait, legendary tier 6. Let's go. That is very nice. Also, that is unfortunate that it aggroed all of these, but I think I got this. Just gotta not hit by the orbs, because they reduce my healing and damage by just a bajillion, then I'm actually useless. I prefer the atmosphere at night due to I just kinda don't really care about interacting with everyday people, and everyday people don't really exist at night, right? Because they all go to sleep. So that's one of the reasons, like, if you have a nighttime job, you don't really have to interact with anyone really, because it's going to be like, what kind of nighttime jobs are there? There's security guard, probably some sort of like supervisor on a like machine that works 24/7, like a power station supervisor, something like that. Maybe a train operator, maybe like a trucker. I don't really want to be a trucker because I don't want to sit for that long. It's probably quite bad for you. Well, it's not probably, it is quite bad for you to sit for that long. And also, like, yeah, those kinds of jobs. You know, no jobs at night kind of require you to interact with people because people don't usually live at night, which means that I will be able to just not have to talk with people on my like one time I'd have to on the one time that I would possibly have to do it, right? Because otherwise I can just chill in my house and it's not really a problem to talk with people either, because when I'm in my house I don't have to talk with anybody because I am just planning to live alone in the future. And so having a nighttime job to just minimize that even more would be very, very nice. Another reason why living at night would be something that I prefer doing is that I just prefer how it looks and feels. I'm very much a like prefer cold over heat kind of person. Like I'd rather when I go outside, I'd prefer it to be cold rather than hot. And when I'm just like chilling, no pun intended, but you know, just chilling in my house, and in general, I would prefer to be warm. Like I enjoy comfort. However, uh, yeah, just in general, the kind of clothes that I wear, the just kind of how I like feeling, uh, works better with nighttime because usually it's colder during nighttime. Usually it's usually it's colder during nighttime and not as humid. Yeah, humid is a good word to describe it. I wonder how much fame I'm gonna get from this guy. also, while living at night, it's just like obviously there's gonna be less things to do while you're at night because majority of life is, you know, kind of tailored towards living during the day, since that's when most people do life. But as somebody who just doesn't really care about anything other, well, I guess currently doesn't really care about anything other than gym and video games and a job, it doesn't really impact me that I wouldn't really have much to do. Because, you know, like, I can still walk around and I can still, like, go to a park or something if I wanted to. 700k fame, very nice. During the night, it's not like they close down. Our society is not that. Just totalitarian and, wait, I can't really post this in Discord. I don't want to show Discords on the recording. All timing is already like kind of a mistake, but whatever. I did not drop a better bag, unlucky. I'm gonna have to go back after clearing one chest, that's pretty funny. But 1.7 mil is a pretty good payout. That was, I mean, you guys saw I literally went out of Breslin and then found a legendary tier 6 chest on my first thing. That's funny. That is quite rare. I'm not gonna go clear any blues. I don't really want to bother with that. I'll just see if I can find the road to safety, but I'll check the green chests on the way. Might as well, you know. Maybe I'll get another legendary. So yeah, kind of just all the entertainment that I care about doesn't really get impacted by the time of day that it is. In some ways it's even better because, but unless, like, if I stay living in New Zealand, now my nighttime time zone matches up perfectly with America, which is where, you know, majority of the people that I play video games with are, like, located. So if my time zone matches up with them better, then it's just way nicer for me because, well, I actually like get to play video games with uh, like the people that I want to play video games with instead of sleeping at the time when they're available. So that's another benefit of living at night. It's like not quite moving to America for video games because, like, as much of a, like, that's actually what I'm planning to do, kind of. Well, I mean, guns are cool as well and stuff like that. I don't actually like American culture or the way that their, like, life works and is structured or stuff like that. But guns and having the same time zone and, like, physical access to the people I play video games with is a pretty compelling reason. Maybe in the future when travel gets better, like, that will be a valid argument anymore, because, you know, you could just, like, go sit on a, I don't know, hypersonic super mega plane for very cheap and just go to your friends in a different country in like half an hour for, I don't know, like $50 if that ever becomes a thing. That would be pretty cool. But unfortunately, that's just not the reality that we live in right now. So if I actually want to have access to those people and the time zone and the ping, you can see I'm playing on the American Albion Online server from New Zealand because that's where my Albion Online friends play on. And I have 200 ping, which is semi-playable because I have an account on the East server as well that gets like 170. It's not that big of an improvement, but it is something. And, well, yeah, I don't really care about like 30 extra ping for not being able to play with my friends, so I play on Albion West because I would rather play with my friends than get a little bit more ping, get a little bit less ping, you know. So yeah, maybe in the future when we actually get good methods of travel for cheap, I could feasibly live in whatever country I wanted. Because currently I'm kind of just considering, like, because even when I live in the US, right, I still don't really want to interact with people, just even on a like living life basis. So if I could live in some isolated part of the US, preferably with a colder climate, that would be nice. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure at this point only one person in my entire life knows that that's not even like my quote unquote real plan. If my if the friend, if my best friend, he knows who he is, watches this video, and if you remember that time we were walking home at night, then yeah, you know. But unfortunately, it's just kind of as I'm living life, I'm realizing that it's not really going to be as easy to do that as I thought, because just, I don't know, getting people to stop paying attention to you is quite difficult. Also, that was a series of unfortunate events, goddamn. Yeah, getting people to stop paying attention to you is quite difficult. Especially when they are certain types of people. That's about as far as I'm willing to go on this. Like, I think if somebody really was like dedicated and really wanted to figure it out, you could probably already do it from just what I said. But my friend who knows what I'm talking about, and so it doesn't even like really matter that much. So yeah, but oh yeah, back to the topic, living at night. So, like, obviously, living at night is not only do you get people to not really interact with you, but because people like even in the same country, people literally live in a different time zone than you. It's like people won't know that you exist, which if you've seen my other videos is a thing that I'm pretty. Oh my god, okay. I almost got trolled by the mob. Which if you've seen my other videos, that is a thing that I do enjoy, when people just don't even recognize me as a thing that exists, right? If they don't see me at all. And living at night accomplishes that. It's like another layer of like defense or layer in between me and other people, so they don't interfere or like become a part of my life in any way, which is very, very nice in my opinion. That's what I want. So I'm realizing how just terrible this build is for PvE. I'm making it work somehow, but yeah, don't play this build at home if you actually want to do PvE. Which I guess makes sense, since I was originally planning to go into a TRE Black Zone and just farm mobs there. Which, it's good that I didn't end up doing that, because you guys saw the the legendary chest that I just got on my first thing, but that's why this build is what it is, and also the spec. I wanted fame credits, as you can see. I got all of these fame credits from just that one boss also. Yeah, this is true. Let me do this, so now my headphones don't randomly turn off from lack of sound. it is. I don't think I can disable that, and it does kind of make sense for why that feature exists, but it does not make sense that it still happens even when I'm speaking into the mic. Which, actually, now that I think about it a little bit, it kind of does, because what I do, right, is I basically never really turn these headphones off. I just take them off my head, then leave them, because I know that they turn off, right, after a while. And I guess if they were picking up input from the mic and that was keeping them active, it wouldn't really be like that. Just would not work, right? So yeah, it is. I guess it is nice that this feature exists after all, because it has definitely makes my life a lot less annoying when I can just take the headphones off and have them turn off by themselves. That's nice. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's fine. I just fixed the problem by putting the game on 1% sound. By basically, well, I hear it a little bit, but it doesn't really impact my speaking at all, because it's so quiet and it's just ambient noises that, like, yeah, you heard that guy groan, but it's whatever. It's not like the enemies are gonna start speaking to me or anything and like overriding my voice. People are messaging me on Discord. I do not care. I am recording a video. Look at this. I'm having actual. It's like social interaction, except I am the person that I'm socially interacting with, which is good because I am the only person that I want to interact with currently, or just in general. Is this near? That is. That is near a portal. Okay. High Tree. I guess I can check. South Grove. Corpse. Nope, that's worse. Okay. High Tree it is. High Tree is over here. Okay. Actually, since this portal is so close to that, I should be semi-careful, because people are probably going to be in this road. So, I had another. I kind of finished talking about why I want to live at night. Like, once again, it's not really a complicated topic, and like I could go into detail about each individual like aspect of living at night. Like, oh, I can go into a park and just yell stuff if I want to, right, and not disturb anybody. It's actually pretty funny now that I think about it, because if somebody else is in the park at the same time, they're just going to be really creeped out, because they're going to just hear yelling in the park at like 5 a.m. One problem though is like, obviously vitamin D, I think, that you get from the sun. I don't really remember, I just know that you get stuff from the sun, and it is actually like really good for you and useful for your body, so I'd have to figure out some way to get that another way, or maybe I just stay up quote unquote late into the day and go like sleep in the sun outside. That seems like a solution to me. Yeah, if I just like have a tent or something over my head where oh my god, are you serious? Man. Oh wait, is it? What boss is it? It's a blue. Do I care about a blue? It's a tier 8 blue. I do care about that. Okay. I do care about that. I haven't recorded in so long that my muscle memory is just like, oh yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, where I should be careful. If I had OC, I could probably actually. Oh, this guy's probably in the group. Actually, let me check his fame, because he didn't really have good spec. Then again, I do have 1 million loot on me. I'm gonna go look at him. 1 million loot on me. 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 1 repo the 1 million loot and then I'll just go out into roads again. It would be nice to kill that guy, but he's playing the same weapon as me with higher AP, and his build is better for brawling, so I'm not sure if I can kill him. Probably not good enough in the game. Like, I can counter his Mage Cowl, but I also need to save my Guardian Helmet for his E, so or else he's just gonna do mega damage and heal. And like Battle Axe is an AoE weapon, so his Mercenary Jacket is like, can't even counter that with Invis because he can still just spam Q and hit me. You know, 5-3 would be nice to get. Oh well, it's fine. I already have a mill on me. You know, sometimes you just gotta not cut your losses, but be fine with what you got and not greed for more. I will, however, kill these two guys. Yeah, I wanted to get that rabbit. Trust. This, oh, that guy has, might have to reset this fight. Just go for the dude with, oh. No, what is this? Bro. Why am I so unlucky? Or why am I playing so bad, I guess, could also be a response, but now I have 100% spec on the weapon tree. Doesn't really give me anything useful though, so just kind of whatever. But these two tier 2 mobs right here are gonna be quite nice to kill. Oh, wait. I'm realizing that I'm just talking about the game instead of like actually talking about... Oh wait, I should also have my horse summoned so that I can leave if anything happens, I guess. I'm pretty close to the gate between zones. Yeah, that's not too far. But, you know, can never be too safe in Albion. People will literally just pop out of Invis on top of you and kill you from full. Man, okay, no. It's such an annoying combo of enemies to put together, especially for a melee character. Just not gonna deal with that. Right, actually, talking about myself and real life, my bad. I wanted to... yeah, just... I came back to a Discord I left ages ago recently because it was bad for my mental health. I was literally like getting depressed from it and stuff, right? And I came back to that Discord, I think it was 5 days ago at this point, and this is killable, but also not going to give me anything. And it kind of just opened my eyes to the fact that it's not really the person. Like, it doesn't really matter about the person, like what type of person it is, because I have changed a lot since I left that Discord. And I know that I have changed a lot. And it does not matter, just for those 5 days it has, I don't even know what it's done to me, but I just feel worse from, like, from being in that Discord, right? It's actually insane how much social media just messes up your mental health and how bad it is for you, right? Like, but at the same time, so I have so many friends on here, and it's just kind of like mandatory in the modern world unless you want to be completely by yourself, which is like, I guess, is kind of what I'm like trying to do, but I don't know, like maybe maybe I should actually just delete Discord completely. Like, fuck my friends, fuck the people I know in there. I will just be happy by myself, which I probably will be, considering what being on Discord has done to me, or being in that Discord specifically. Because before, like the Discords that I just kind of look at for uh, not social interaction, but for just like memes, for example, those I don't care. Those don't do. See, who's asking dual me? Oh, this guy. Damn. Yeah, I don't really care about those, but it's when you that Discord specifically, man, it's just like the community in there, I guess, or maybe it's just Discord in general because I'm not really like active in any other server, but I do notice that everybody who seems active on a server, just any server, doesn't really matter what, all of them do have. Wait, is food still mega expensive here? Tier 7. They were getting market manipulated yesterday, but it seems to have just become fine now. They were 100k last time I checked. 63 is pretty normal. Also, that's a cool skin that that guy has for his lizard. Look at that. Yeah, everybody who seems active at like any Discord that I visit, they all just seem like, I don't know how many of them feel bad or the same way that I do, but I definitely know that like all of them are not normal or well-adjusted human beings. You can just like tell from how a person speaks and types, and you can probably tell that about how I speak. But yeah, it's just something about. Also, this is such a garbage zone for me to start in. Let's go. Something about just ability to converse with thousands of humans online without having to subject yourself to a strict, well, I guess, yeah, strict is a good word compared to real life. Real life interaction with humans is very strict compared to what you can just do online. And like having to subject yourself to not having to subject yourself. Bro, what the fuck are these zones? Let me out. It does something to just a person's ability to be a person and have a stable and happy mind, that it just, I don't know, it's bad for you. And I like, actually I forgot the other thing I wanted to talk about, so I might as well talk about this because I am enjoying this and I'm still playing Albion. Like, I should be going to sleep, I have school tomorrow, but you know what, whatever. I'll I'll stay awake and I'll record this video and then I'll stay awake some more. Oh, yeah, no, I just need to stay awake until it uploads to YouTube. Now I realized that I don't actually need to wait until it finishes processing before like, shutting off my computer, because at that point YouTube just does everything on its server without the need for my computer to be there. So it's not as terrible as it used to be, but yeah. Oh, is this guy solo? Oh, he's not, okay. Time to leave, time to leave. Something, yeah, it just does stuff to you. It's like removing the responsibility of. No, this is the wrong place to start. When you're on the internet, you just kind of. Nothing matters because it's not real life, right? Like, you can be creepy, hypersexual, annoying, retarded, just anything that in real life the other person would just go, okay, I don't want to interact with this person. But on the internet, it's kind of just accepted. Why is this in every guild zone? Maybe every 20-man portal leads into a guild zone. But on the internet, it's just kind of not like disliked as much. Bro. Let me do this while I'm running around. Yeah, it's just not like disliked, and in fact kind of even appreciated. So people just get more and more degenerate, I guess. Like the fabric of how you be a person and how you interact with other people. It just degrades because you're not subject to the same set of like requirements, I guess. So because of that, people on the internet just become worse, right? And like some of them revel in it. Some of them like that's just the kind of person that they want to be. I don't want to be that kind of person, and interacting with them makes me sad because I don't like interacting with those people. But especially in MMO discords, which I play a lot of MMOs, so I'm naturally in a lot of MMO discords because MMOs are such a time-consuming game. A lot of those people also spend a lot of time on Discord and therefore degenerate a lot more than somebody usually would, if that makes sense. And I don't know, to me interacting with those people is like it makes me sad, annoyed, and like sad again because I'm sad for no, I'm not really like sad for them in the way that you feel sympathetic towards somebody. You go like, oh, they're in a difficult spot. I feel bad for them because they're in a difficult spot. No, not like that. I feel sad because like they still exist in real life, right? They're not just a completely online entity. It's not like, bro, why is this chest just invincible now? It's not like a script running on the net. Why? Actually, it might be at this point, you know, with the AI stuff and everything. It might be just a script running at this point, but I don't know. I don't think that the people I'm interacting with are robots because I've known them for multiple years at this point, and I've seen pictures, and like I obviously I feel sad because they still exist in real life, and I just know that I'm only friends with this person because I only know them on the internet. Like in real life, I would despise them. In real life, I would not want to be anywhere near them. But on the internet, it's like the best I can get, right? And it's kind of reverse. Like I don't, with my real life friends, I don't like interacting with them on the internet that much. So it's funny how that's reversed, I guess. But yeah, on wait, another legendary? Nope, just a purple this time, and it's tier 4. Okay, I'll still clear this. I don't have much, like anything else to do. What if I should swap to a different skill, maybe? So mana hungry. Huh, no, not even. But if I face an enemy, I'll just die without this. So no. Yeah, a lot of I don't like interacting with my real life friends on the internet, which is pretty funny how that's reversed, and I think I already said that, but imagine listen to me twice, and you have to, because I just I'm not gonna edit this out of the video. But yeah, it's the best I can get on the internet, and that makes me sad. Especially because I would not like them in real life, which I've also said. Right, this guy just does no damage. And the other, like, second part of what— oh my god, I have just angered. Why are you like this game? Nice. Yeah. Another reason why I'm sad is because I just look at it and I go, damn, I see myself in them, right? Not now, but myself before I left the server, as I can see now how I was becoming like those people, and it makes me sad knowing that I had it in me to be that. But at the same time, I am also like proud of myself for recognizing it at the time. Maybe not as concretely as I do now. Like, I didn't understand exactly what was happening then. I just knew that I had to distance myself from those people. But I am proud of myself for like making that decision and leaving a toxic community. It's funny. I guess my words shouldn't really mean much since I came back to it, but I don't know. Those people are— there's just something about that place, man, that pulls me back in every time. So yeah, and the annoyed part is just, yeah, interacting with those people, it just makes me annoyed and upset. So that was like part of the reason for why my mental health just died. It was like most of it was just one person, and I will make a video on that at some point. Not today, because I'm doing this video today and I'm not just gonna go and turn this video into a video about that person, especially because it's going to be like a video about multiple people, since it kind of incorporates into a bigger story I have. I think I've shown you the plan for that video before. I think it was this. Yeah, this this uh this like second girl was the like major part. Funny, always woman causing problems, but uh, you know, I'm sure there are good ones out there. It's just that I've never met them in my entire life. So maybe I'm just unlucky or bad at finding good women. But at this point I don't really want to roll the dice again, considering how many times I've been wrong. Or considering how many times I have like rolled a bad thing. There we go, I found a better word. I don't want to roll the dice again, considering how many times I've lost the gamble. So, yeah. Unfortunate how that works, but me recognizing that that's why I think what I think, it doesn't really change the fact that I think it, right? Because I still think it for a reason, and I could be subconsciously projecting these thoughts into the outer world. I'm going like, oh, I just dislike women for, like, just because I do. No, like, me understanding why I do so doesn't really change the fact that it's still a thing, right? So, yeah, that's just that. But, you know, it's a big topic for the other video. This was just a small tangent. And, yeah, just coming back to the server, I have become more sad, and I think hopefully what I've talked about before here has like illustrated the point, because I want to move on to. Wait, I didn't even eat food. I'm like seeing why this PV was more annoying. I'm probably not gonna go for another half an hour. But might as well time myself so that if I do end up going for more than half an hour, because I do still want to go to sleep at a reasonable time today. So there we go. Now I'm on a timer. The like main second thing that I wanted to talk about, which is why I went on that whole like Discord is bad for you thing, is that kind of just Discord and social media is just not good for you. You shouldn't. I see the like hypocrisy, not yes, I'm pretty sure it's hypocrisy. In going like, oh, I use Discord as my like big thing for social interaction, but you shouldn't. You know, do as I say, not as I do. But I consider myself a decently like unlucky and rare case, which I think everybody does, but you know, I do have my reasons. Like, I have been told by multiple people, not myself, like this is not self-diagnosed, this is stuff that other people have told me. I have been told that I am autistic and that I am a psychopath, and I know how cringe that sounds, but once again, this is not like me saying it, this is me repeating what other people have told me. And yeah, I do also find the word combination of autistic psychopath pretty funny. So there's that. Take that as you wish. If you don't want to believe me, or like this is like call this cringe and like, oh, this guy's just trying to make himself seem special when he isn't. I understand that, because that's exactly what I would do if somebody else told me those words. But what I can tell you though is that I, like, from personal experiences, that I do struggle like talking with people and understanding people, and like understanding what, and I understand how people think, and it has like, as I've gotten better at understanding how people think, I can kind of just like pretend to be normal, or like pretend to just do all the behavior that they do subconsciously. I just like have to make a conscious effort, and I've gotten pretty good at that to where like I can interact with people, but it's still not like a nice thing for me to do, because it's very mentally, like, it takes a lot out of me, because it's not natural for me to do, and it's like and unnatural to the point where it causes me discomfort and just annoyance, and like I don't like doing it, right? So yeah, I can tell you that if I was more normal to the point, like at being able to just communicate like a human, then my life would be easier. I would be happier probably. So, like a special, if you think that I'm just trying to make myself seem special, then know that it's not really the type of specialness that I would wish upon anyone else, right? And once again, not to go into this like, look at me, I have this big burden. Whatever, man. It's just, it is what it is, and I've learned to live with it. because that's just kind of all you can do. And if it's because of the disorders I mentioned above, then so be it. But yeah, I do somewhat even envy people who can just naturally be human. I don't think I'd ever want to be them, but it's kind of how you look at a bodybuilder and you go, oh, it would be cool to have, like, to be as jacked and muscular as the bodybuilder, but I wouldn't want to actually be that because it comes with a host of it, not a host, I think host is a wrong word for that. It comes with a bunch of its own problems that I think outweigh the benefits. So, yeah. And, oh yeah, this is like why I mostly use social media, because just interacting with people in real life just does not work for me, like at all. I found a small friend group over the years and kind of been very, very and I've been trying very, very hard to keep the friend group together because it's kind of just all I have. And I do believe that if I were to, why is there a blob on the blue chest? That is interesting, but if there's a blob on the blue chest, I also don't want to be in the zone because there's only one portal here. Yeah, I kind of just have one friend group over the years, and I think that if that friend group were to disintegrate, I probably would not be able to find new friends for a very, very, very long time. I think like at the rate I'm going, I get like one stable friend per year, which is no, even less actually. Yeah, because I got like I found one friend, and then the person that he was friends with as well, I just became friends with too. I think it was like 5 years ago at this point, and then I had another one, and recently I found another friend, but I doubt that he's gonna become like a super permanent one. So I kind of have like 3 friends that I've made in 5 years, and then I have another one, but he's drifted away from me. So yeah, very slow, very slow. That's that's all I can say. Wanderlure Basin, that's a safe zone. Birch Corps, that's also a safe zone. I will probably go in there, and because I'll just like not even, I'll just like, yeah, not even play Albion, I'll just talk. And so, yeah, if my friend group were to disintegrate, I doubt I'd be able to find new friends soon, or at all, if ever. Because when I get out of school, which is happening in a few months at this point, right? I'm in my final year of school, so until I go to uni, which I'm not planning to do for a little bit, I'll basically just not have any social interaction, which will be nice, but it will also mean that I won't really have like many places to meet people, because I just will not be meeting people. So there's that. But don't use social media as on a regular basis, if at all. I think that it could be a lot worse for me if I were to also be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, TikTok, Snapchat, because I don't use any of those. I'm just Discord, YouTube, that's it. And I think it would be like a way bigger and more pronounced effect on me if I were to use all those other social medias as well. Luckily I don't, but yeah, just try to get off of as much stuff as you can. Social media is not good for you. It's not it's not a thing that will make you a better or happier or smarter person. It's just gonna make you feel worse, and it's gonna steal your time. That's about all it does. I guess I should explain myself somewhat, because probably because like currently it makes sense in my head, because you guys can just look at the video and go, oh look, this is what only using Discord and YouTube has done to a person. So and so imagine if I were to also use other stuff, right? But yeah, like this interaction without any responsibility or threat of social expulsion, or even need to be a normal person. It's like when you don't train muscles for some amount of time, right? They atrophy, they become worse. It's like when we send people to space and they have to get on those special machines and do exercises on them, otherwise their muscles and bones literally deteriorate from not being used. That's kind of what social media does to your ability to be a human, in my opinion, which is like, I'm very thankful to my past self for making this YouTube channel, because just speaking on here, I feel like it has done so much for me, and it has like started actually training that muscle again, and making me more capable of living everyday life, like making me less terminally online, and also made me understand myself a lot more, because just putting my thoughts out into I think I literally spoke about this in my last video, right? So I don't really feel the need to go over it again, but it's just kind of where my thoughts are flowing again at this time, where it's made me understand myself a lot more when I put my thoughts into words. It's like creating a new baseline from which I can think about myself again, right? Understanding myself to a deeper level, but then I make that deeper level my new baseline, and then I can... Which is this? And yeah, then I can think about myself and understand myself even deeper from that new baseline that I've created. So that's nice. And that's why this YouTube channel has like actually been good for me, even though it is online, it is social media. I would recommend that everybody does this, and I would recommend that everybody at least has someone to talk to, even if it is just themselves, even if it is just speaking into the void, into YouTube. It's still good for you. It's still good to have a environment where you can just do this. But the difference between this and social media is that I actually hold myself up to a standard. Like, I'm not sitting here and like, I don't know, just meowing into the mic, or like just acting retarded for the sake of being retarded. No, I'm trying to actually get some sort of value out of speaking, you know, trying to gain a deeper understanding of myself, which is just not what happens in social media. And yeah, that's why it's not good for you. That is why you should not use it. Unless you are in a very unfortunate circumstance. Alright, thank you for watching. I'm actually like pretty happy about how this one turned out, so yeah, and thank you to my friend who told me that he liked my videos. I appreciate that. Bye bye.